Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the vibration and what is the phenomenon of the vibration and what are its advantages, disadvantages of the vibration. So let's start. What is the vibration? An elastic body such as spring, shaft or beam, when it is displaced from the equilibrium position by external forces, it exhibits the cyclic motion, and such motion is called as a vibration. So what is the necessary thing when a system undergoes the vibration? The body should be elastic and body should be displaced from its mean position or equilibrium position. Then only the vibration can be generated in the body, or vibration generates in the body. It should be elastic and it should be displaced from the mean position. So in our machines, when machine starts, what happens? The different components starts moving, so they are displaced from their equilibrium position, and that's why the vibrations are produced in the system. Okay, so it is vibration is a one kind of to and fro motion. So from equilibrium position, the vibratory component goes to one side, coming back to the mean position, goes to the another end and coming back to the mean position. So this is the vibratory uh, motion. So let's see what is the vibration with the example. So friends, in this diagram you can see here the spring is attached to the fixed support. The spring is attached to the fixed support. When we attach one mass to the spring, what will happen? The spring will elongate in downward direction when mass is attached to it, but it reaches to the another extreme end, but there is a no vibration in the system. Just to a spring, one end is fixed, to the another end we attach this mass, so there is a elongation in the spring. So due to tension, uh, the mass moved in downward direction by a let deflection is delta, but at this point there is a no vibration, there is a just static deflection of the spring. Okay, so when I apply external force on it, when I apply external force on this mass let in downward direction, I applied this force, uh, or with hand I stretch this mass in the downward direction, and when I release my hand, what will happen? This mass will move in upward direction and it tries to reach to the mean position, and when it goes to the mean position, but instead of stopping at the mean position, it will move to the another extreme end, and when it reaches to the another extreme end, it will come back to the mean position, then another extreme end, and coming back to the uh, mean position, then goes to the another extreme end. So in between these two extreme ends, this mass starts vibrating. So this to and fro motion is called as a vibration. So work done by the external force in the producing the deformation, and this work is stored in the body as a elastic strain energy or internal potential energy. So why this vibration phenomenon is taking place in the system, that we will see. This vibration phenomenon is taking place in the system due to when I apply the force on this mass, in downward direction, and when I release my hand, what happens? I am inserting energy into the system, and that energy is uh, absorbed in the system in the form of strain energy, or we can say it is the potential energy. So this energy storage is done by elastic body or spring, and when I release my hand, what happens? Let this is one extremement, this is another extremement, and this is the mean position. So when I stretched this mass in downward direction to this extremement, and when I release this my hand, the strain energy is stored in the spring, or we will say the potential energy is stored in the spring. When my hand is released, this potential energy starts converting into kinetic energy, and that's why this mass starts to move towards the mean position. So potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, and slowly this potential energy goes down and kinetic energy starts increasing. And when mass reaches to the mean position, at this position, what happens? Kinetic energy becomes maximum, and that's why instead of stopping this mass at mean position, it starts moving towards the another extremement. And when this mass moves to the another extremement, this kinetic energy again starts converting into the potential energy or strain energy. So kinetic energy goes down when mass moves to the this extremement, and at this extremement whole kinetic energy is converted into potential energy. Got it? And at this extremement again potential energy is maximum, and it starts converting into kinetic energy, so that mass moves in downward direction. So mass travels between these two extrements during the vibration, and the energy are continuously converting from strain energy to kinetic energy, or potential energy to the kinetic energy, and vice versa. And up to what extent this phenomenon continues? Until whatever the absorbed energy at initial stage, this whole energy, until this whole energy removes from the system, this phenomenon starts. And generally due to the air resistance, after every cycle this energy goes down. So this is the vibration phenomenon. Spring mass system, you can say the example of the vibratory system. Now, what are the causes of the vibration that we will see? First cause of the vibration is unbalanced force and couples in the machine part. So generally machines are made up of the different machine component, and these machine components are like wheels or bar. We'll take example of the vehicle wheel. So during the manufacturing, though at most care is taken to manufacture the wheel, there is due to the porosity of the material or due to manufacturing constraint, what happens? One side become heavy side, another side will becomes light side, and that's why this heavy sides applies the jerk during the rotation, and due to this jerk the system in system unbalanced couple is produced, and that's why this jerk vibration is produced in the system. Now second cause of the vibration, external excitation force on the system. So when any external excitation force is applied on the system starts vibrating. So during the I will take one example of the IC engine. In IC engine, what happens? In IC engine, after every two revolution of the crank, the power stroke is there, and in the power stroke, force is applied on the piston. So external excitation, it is one kind of external excitation force, and that's why their vibration is produced in the system. Then wind causes the vibrations in a certain system, such as telephone line, electricity line. These vibrations are produced in these lines due to the wind force. Now disadvantages of the vibration. What are the disadvantages? It creates the excessive stress on the machine parts. Machine parts undergoes heavy stress. Then second disadvantage is it leads to the loosening of the assembled part. Whatever the assembled part, it gets loose. That is joints, screw, nut bolt joint. These joints gets loosed due to the vibration. Then third disadvantage is it leads to the partial or complete failure of the machine part. Welded joints or bolted joint, these joints fails, and there are chances of the partial or complete failure of the machine parts. So you might have heard about the Tacoma bridge collapse in America. So in 1940, that incident was happened in the America. At that time, the newly manufactured bridge, newly constructed bridge, is collapsed due to the wind force, and it happens due to the vibration at the resonance, that is natural frequency of the bridge and natural frequency of the wind force, that is excitation force, it matches, and that's why there is a vibration at excessive amplitude, or it is a case of the resonance, and that's why the complete failure of the structure is uh, taking place at that point. Then next disadvantages is it creates the undesirable noise. Due to the vibration, what happens? Machine parts are let if the machine parts lose, it creates the noise. So undesirable noise is generated during the working due to this vibration. Though these are the disadvantages of the vibration, and generally in mechanical point of view, there are a lot of disadvantages are there of this vibration phenomenon, but this vibration is having in certain cases advantages also. So we will see what are the advantages of these vibrations. All musical instruments works on the phenomenon of the vibration. So whatever the music we listen, the musical instrument working on the phenomenon of this vibration. So string is uh, vibrating, and due to this vibration it produces the sound, and generally this pleasant sound produce the music. Second one is a vibrating screen conveyors works on the phenomenon of the vibration. So vibrating screen or conveyor, we are using conveyor are moving to one end to the another end. So continuously motion of the conveyor, it is one kind of to and fro motion, so that we can say it is a one kind of vibration. Vibrating screen, you might have seen that a large platform is made, and to this platform the springs are attached in the from the bottom in downward and it is mounted on one structure, and generally there is a electric motor and with unbalanced mass. When motor starts rotating, this whole screen vibrates, and this vibration of this whole screen is utilized for uniform distribution of the material in the patterns. Like in the manufacturing of the cement block, these vibrating screens are used. Then in stress relieving equipments, vibrations are useful. You might have seen the advertisement on the television of the Sona belt. So Sona belts, the phenomenon uh, is used in this Sona belt. The artificial vibrations are created inside the belt, and that's why due to this vibration, whatever the stresses in the body, they are relieved. So vibrations are useful in this case. In mobile also we are using the vibration phenomenon to know the incoming calls or incoming messages. So these are some advantages of this vibration phenomenon. Now methods to reduce this vibration, this part we will see. There are different methods to reduce the vibration. Removing the unbalanced forces from the system, it is one kind of method. So again we will take the example of the wheel. If there is a porosity in the wheel, one side become light side, another side will become heavy side. So on the light side, artificial weight is attached. So due to this attachment of the weight, there is a balancing. That's why balancing of the masses. That's why jerk will not produce during the rotation. So jerk will not produce. So you might have seen these small balancing masses are attached on the rim of the four-wheeler. Then second one is keeping machine on isolators. So transfer of the vibration from one machine to the ground and ground to the another machine, that is reduced by keeping machines on isolators. So different isolators are used in the companies. This good foundation is built up, and in foundation springs are generally uses by the manufacturer for the isolation of machine from the ground. Or simply you can see the wooden blocks are used below the lathe machines. In our college workshop also you can see this, either rubber pads or wooden blocks are used below the lathe machine to, and these blocks, wooden block or rubber pads are uh, working as a one kind of isolators. So isolator term is now very popular term due to this COVID-19 situation. The patients are, we are keeping in the isolation away from others. It is meaning of the isolation. And isolators are the device which isolates one machine part from another. So lathe is isolated from the ground with the help of this wooden block and rubber pads. These are the isolators or springs, we can say. Third method to reduce the vibration is using the soundproof glass for noise reduction. So in heavy machines or diesel rooms in the companies, you might have visited to the company, or if you not visited to any company, if any time you visit to the company, you see the diesel rooms or generator rooms, the what they are doing, what are the operating panels, they are isolated from the actual generator machines. So machines are making lot of noise. Though utmost care is taken to reduce this noise, but 100% reduction is not possible, and to avoid the contact of the operator from this noise, the soundproof glass cabins are made. So machines is kept in the cabin and operating panel is out of the cabin, so this noise will not reach to the operator. Or simply you can take the example of our cars also. So car inside passenger cabin is isolated from the engine with the help of various rubber pads or isolators. So soundproof or soundproof various devices are used for this purpose. And fourth method to reduce the vibration is using the shock absorber. So shock absorbers are used to absorb the shock. In case of the two-wheeler, we are using the shock absorber. In four-wheelers also, we are using this shock absorber. So excitation is produced due to uneven ground surface. So uneven ground surface, when vehicle moves on this uneven ground surface,